here. I just turned the air on. But I thought I would just pop in and say hello, and it's been a little while again, but you know, things I've explained before, but in addition now, I'm having to, I believe in my previous video I mentioned my husband has been diagnosed with something new that I don't want to get too detailed with it, just out of respect for his privacy and dignity. Of course, when I've mentioned that to him before, he's like, I don't have any dignity left. Poor thing. But anyway, I do have on my wish list or to buy list, my master list of things to buy, a microphone, you know, a proper microphone. So I hope you're able to hear me well here. Whew, I'm glistening up here. So hopefully, I realize a lot of my videos have volume issues because I don't talk very loudly in a lot of my videos. Why, I don't know. I think, honestly, when I'm at home, like right now, he's just about to knock out for a nap. He's just had his breakfast, and I'm talking about my husband, obviously. Don't want to disturb him, although he probably wouldn't hear me because he does have hearing issues on top of everything else. But that's part of the reason. And when I'm out doing car vlogs or videos, whatever you want to call them, I think it's a little bit shyness. I don't know a better word for it's. I guess shyness, like, you know, if someone were to walk by and I'm just hooping and hollering all by myself in the car, I don't know. I'll get over it, just like I've gotten over making videos for the most part, because there was a time that it took a lot for me to actually start making videos. But anyway, I've gotten beyond that. I have to feel the fear and do it anyway, as they say. I am going to, this is kind of a preface to my video. I'm still not quite, I think my videos are probably gonna always be all over the place because my life is all over the place, which I think a lot of women can relate to. You know, we wear, pardon me, I'm a little, like I say, I'm a little glistening. What was I saying? But like, women, we wear so many hats. I mean, I know men wear different hats as well, but I think my videos are going to be basically, I mean, I don't think I'm going to ever be any sort of niche or genre type channel. So I don't know what to say in that regard. I just hope you stick around. I hope you subscribe and all that stuff that other YouTubers ask their audience to do. I've been doing some thinking, and I do need to get back in a regular, I think I'm to the point where I'm able to, cross my fingers. Sounds good in theory, right? I think I'm to the point in life at the moment that I will be able to do videos a little more often. I don't know. Like I say, don't count on. I don't know. I'm going to do my best. Like I've said in the past, I'm going to do my best. Because with this new diagnosis, I realize I'm kind of all over the place with my I have had to, well, we have had to readjust, but me in a lot of areas have had to readjust to accommodate his care and concentrate on is trying to, I say, sneak in vegetables, healthier foods, because he's not never has been much of a healthy eater. I think I've mentioned before, he kind of eats like, he prefers foods that most toddlers or young children like to eat, and a lot of that is because of, you know, since his stroke, he's had swallowing issues and things like that. So I've been trying to research ways to sneak in veggies and fruits and things like that here and there, and I'm gonna have to be more diligent about it, or at least I want to be, because with this diagnosis that he has, I have done some research, and a lot of things are saying that, you know, of course, it usually always comes back to healthy diet, healthy lifestyle, exercise, etc., which is things, I'm gonna be honest, even myself, I love junk food, but I also try to balance it out, and I have for a long time, try to balance it out with healthy eating. I don't mind vegetables and salads, I love them, but I do have my moments, you know. Hello, little Debbie. I'm watching you. Anyway, I've got to be more diligent in trying to, at least, if at the very least, maintain the level of health he's at now, hopefully, so that he doesn't progress. I'm hoping to like arrest it right where it's at, but at the very least to keep it from progressing quickly. So I have been investing more time, whereas I had gotten to a point, I hate to say, after his stroke, where I was living on junk food just out of stress and guilt that I was eating health, you know, like if I were to eat healthy, but he's not and he should be, it was a whole mind mess. But I finally got over that and decided, you know, I need to take care of myself. So I got over that, started eating healthier for myself and feeding him what he would eat, because he's a big boy, right? But exercise was non-existent for him. It was hit or miss for me. I'm just being honest. So I have become and have to be more diligent about us both exercising. So we have been doing kind of like, I don't know if you've heard of the show Sit and Be Fit. I believe it was on PBS or public broadcast channels for a while, at least in our area. Anyway, it's kind of perfect type exercise. Now, we haven't been exercising to that specific show's videos, but we've been doing those types of exercises together. Basically, mainly right now, focused on post-stroke type exercises, because those are exercises that he can do and keep up with. I mean, kind of like the beginner type seated exercise, gentle seated exercise. So that's what we've been doing. And I've also started implementing what I'm calling an 1 minute pop quiz type exercise sessions. So basically I get my phone, and he, you know, he's going along with it. He's being a good sport, thankfully. Anyway, I sit facing him, and I set my phone timer for 1 minute. And so far we've been lifting just really light weights together, and kind of freestyle. You know, he does what he wants, and I do, you know, I do my exercises with my weights. And for 1 minute, it's doable. It's better than nothing. Now today, to be honest, full disclosure, is only our second day doing the 1 minute pop-up exercise sessions. You know, yesterday we did 2 of those during the day, plus our videos in the evening of the seated exercises. We've been doing that for about a week now, I guess, a few days anyway. And we just got done having breakfast and having a 1 minute pop-up exercise session. And honestly, we've been kind of going over the 1 minute, which is good. I'm glad, you know, like yesterday during our second session, I know I'm very chatty, I'm sorry if you're bearing with me, I appreciate it. Yesterday during our second 1 minute session, when I got up to make his evening snack / light meal, I every now and then would peek around the corner and he was still in there pumping iron. So I'm really proud of him for that, because I didn't know if he would fight me on all this, but he's been very accommodating and very just a good sport about it all, you know. So but I've been trying to be more like, rather than just leaving him to his own devices and helping himself to his snacks and sweets. Now he still does. I'm not like taking over and shaking my finger at him, but I am also I'm like incorporating healthy things into his routine that he already has of eating. So like fruit cups and yogurt and things that we haven't been doing, you know. And I'm wrestling with, I guess I should call this caregiver video, but it's rough, y'all. I mean, it's rough, you know. And I've been wrestling with like the fact that I haven't been doing these things all along these past years. However, reality is and was and has been until very recently, it wouldn't have happened. I mean, it may have to a point, but being that he was a little more, I'm gonna say ornery, you know. So it wouldn't have been easy, and I did try here and there, don't get me wrong, I tried, but you know, with him putting up resistance and stuff, I just kind of got to the point of, what is the point? I'm not going to fight this, you know. I'm not going to fight and argue over these things with him. It's not worth it. But now he's had, you know, things have shifted and changed somewhat. So it has become easier, and so that's where we're at. And I feel all that to say, I feel at this point I've kind of gotten into a little bit of a routine with this new routine. But it is at the beginning stages, so I'm still kind of gonna, you know, go with the flow where all this is concerned, keep researching, keep trying to learn as much as I can, and keep, as I always say, doing the best we can with what we have, what we know, and the situation, because that's all anybody can do as far as I'm concerned. And when and if I learn more and know more, I will be able to do better for him, for both of us as a couple. So that's where we're at. And hopefully, because I'm feeling a little more, I'm just gonna say there's been when I was kind of taking a break here, and I'm sure frustration was showing in a video or two, or maybe more, I don't know. But there were things happening that I wasn't quite sure what was happening, and I was puzzled and I was confused, and I needed to process all that and try to figure it out. And anyway, we're kind of at a good place right now, so I hope it, I hope things level out at the very least for a while, so I can get my bearings a little better and move forward. But all that being said, I am going to concentrate now that I have a little bit of mental bandwidth to spare for the moment. I'm going to use some of that to concentrate on my videos and my YouTube and all that good stuff. So if you would be so kind to, like I say, subscribe, just to support me. Just when I say support, I don't necessarily mean monetarily. I just mean show your support by subscribing and watching, and it just would be very encouraging to me. Not that anyone out there owes me anything. I know y'all don't know me, and I don't know you personally, but it is encouraging when people comment and subscribe, and just kind of knowing that people are out there. I know people are watching because the analytics show that, but there hasn't been much. There's been a little, comments and here and there, and good comments. Thank you. But it would be encouraging to me, and I'll try to answer back. Now, I will say sometimes the comments slide past me, and I don't even know that I've had someone leave a comment until sometimes months later, and even then I still try to respond, even though I feel kind of bad that I just now am seeing the comment. But so if that's happened with you, please understand it. I'm not ignoring the comment. I just am not aware that one is there. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure out how to fix that. I don't know. I'm sure there's probably a way. I know I can get notifications, and I do get notifications, but not always for my comments. So if you have any knowledge or suggestions on what could be causing that, I would appreciate that feedback. And also just after all this yakking that I'm doing, I'm going to insert a little bit of our breakfast flow this morning. Not my husband is not going to be in it. I don't think he would want to be. Now, if at some point he tells me he doesn't mind being in videos or not or whatever, but for the most part he doesn't feel well most of the time, so he's not going to be in any videos anytime soon. So I'm just saying that. But just a little bit of my putzing around the kitchen making breakfast. So that, and this hot mess is, I'm in my, I guess flow is going to be my new my word of the day. Kind of in a summer vibey flow with hair and makeup, and I don't know if you can see. I this is it. Okay, so it's hot. It's summertime, and can you see my gray hair, my platinum highlights, as my daughter calls them? But anyway, I'm kind of embracing a natural. This is my hair. This is what my hair does when it air dries. And the back, I just put it in a little, I don't know, I hope you can see that. I just put in a little barrette, kind of a half back, half up. I don't dermatology, y'all. I'm no expert. Yep, this is air dried, all natural, and this is my easy breezy summertime face, which, I mean, obviously there's not much to it, but see my eyeshadow. I always say, if you can't laugh at yourself, you can't laugh at anybody else, right? No. But anyway, it's good to see y'all, even though I can't see y'all. And I appreciate y'all watching my videos. I really do. And again, please consider subscribing and commenting. You know, even if you just like put a little high wave emoji or whatever, that would be very encouraging to me. And Lord knows, at this juncture in life, I could use all the encouragement I can get. It's been rough, y'all. But anyway, like I say, I'm never coming here trying to be a downer. I honestly, yeah, I struggle, and I have struggled big time at different points in time over the past 12 years. But, you know, I always come back to, it could be worse. It could be worse. And so I'm always thankful and grateful for what it is at any given moment. So please don't take anything I'm saying as like, you know, boo-hoo, feel sorry for me. Please do not feel sorry for me. I've never been a seeker of pity. I'm just never have been that way. I'm just kind of relaying the hot mess that's going on in our lives and why I appear so flighty as a producer of videos. So if you've stuck with me this long, I appreciate it, and I will attach our, you know, morning breakfast, you know, if you're interested. Anyway, see y'all in the next one. Thanks for stopping by, y'all.